Well, that's it. Finally done with the Watch Dogs review. Now all I gotta do is upload it. Wait, what?
Do not tell anyone the truth about this game. I control the power of all technology. With a click of a button, you will have nothing. And soon, everything will be wiped. Have a good day.
Great. Doesn't it suck when you lose all your files to a face mask hacking maniac? Well anyway, let's move on with the review. The makers of Assassin's Creed series bring you Watch Dogs, a game where you play as a notorious hacker who can control technology in a vast technological city. This was one of the most anticipated games for the next generation consoles, especially because they showed new and advanced graphics during its showing at E3 this year. So, does this game live up to what it was supposed to be? Well, we're gonna pop it in and find out. You play as Aiden Pierce, a hacker who's trying to track down the man responsible for murdering his young niece. He uses his phone to hack into technology around him in hopes of gaining clues to the man's whereabouts. Along the way, Aiden is aided by other professional hackers to help him find out the truth of his niece's murder, as they become Watch Dogs. Now, I'm a big fan of the revenge stories, people who try to track down the people who hurt them and their loved ones. This game is no different. Aiden trying to track down the man who tried to kill him and his niece makes for a good story, but there are some problems. The story in this game is not bad. It's actually pretty dang decent. It's just some of the choices made in the game that take the story down a notch. The way they set up Aiden's character makes him feel emotionless, and at times I thought they could have used a little bit more depth within the scene. The story does have its moments where Aiden has to make certain brash decisions, like whether to continue his search for the killer or protecting his family. It would be nice to have a little bit more choice within these decisions, but sadly none were given. But to me, the story seems pretty dang good, and at the end they do set it up for a sequel, so we might be looking at a new Ubisoft game series. The gameplay is great. You can hack roadblocks, bridges, helicopters, while being chased by the cops or other groups of people that are after you. While in combat, Aiden can hack certain panels to provide cover for himself, or disable them to take cover away from his enemies. He can also hack cameras on guards or explode certain machines that can take out his targets. He can also hack wall cameras to get good positions and move without being seen. While in combat, you can move from cover to cover quite easily, taking shots at your enemies because combat in this game is pretty much spot on. Though Aiden can't go punching his way out of situations, you can sneak behind enemies and take them out with Aiden's beat stick. Now there are two ways to play this game. You could either go around sneaking, taking out your enemies one by one, or you could go in guns blazing. But I would highly recommend trying to sneak throughout the game. Aiden's not the strong type and can be easily taken down when you're not that careful. There are a number of side quests in the game, like taking out gangs or stopping certain crimes from happening, and also you have a mission where you need to use your hacking skills. Hacking in this game is pretty fun. They have a little mini game where you have to connect lines of data to be able to access certain information, and at times Aiden finds some pretty weird things while hacking. Now in this game you can level up Aiden's abilities, like the car chase hacking, regular hacking, or his combat abilities, or special abilities that are unique to Aiden's hacking style. You can level up his proficientness in combat and level up how well he does in hacking scenarios. Also in the game they have online hacker versus hacker missions, like ones where you have to find the hacker and take him out before they try to hack you. Now there's one big thing wrong with this game, and that is...
That's it. I finally found you. Now, I will take down this entire show with a click of a button. Wait. What do you mean I have to update? You hold on a second. What do you mean I have to access Wi-Fi? Do you mind?
Yes, I mind.
Never mind, I can do it anyway. It's almost done. Almost there. Almost. Little more. Well, I might as well check my Facebook web here. Nice. Okay. Now, I have you.
Now that that's done, let's move on. The problem with this game is that it's not what it was advertised. Ubisoft promised these great graphics, but it looks like they downgraded the entire game. I mean, look at a side-by-side comparison of the PS4 version of Watch Dogs and the E3 showing of the game. There's quite a big difference, and I'm very disappointed in what Ubisoft did to us gamers. Not only did they downgrade this game, but for the PC users, the game is pretty much broken. I've had records of people saying that this game goes down to 15 frames per second, and that's even worse with people with more than one graphics card, and that's not good. Now, I did buy this game for the PC, and I did also buy it for the PS4, because the game was pretty much broken on the PC. I've had frames going down to like 24 frames per second, and the recording is basically unusable. So, if you're going to buy this game, I would suggest not getting it for the PC. Now, they have tried to fix it, and many people have waited for them to fix Watch Dogs for the PC, but Ubisoft has not done anything that good to it. They've tried to update it to where it kind of works, but still. And that's why one of the reasons I don't buy any games licensed by Ubisoft for the PC anymore. I usually just buy them for the console. So, at last I have said my piece, and it's time for the final verdict.
Final verdict!
Watch Dogs overall is a really great game, and I loved playing through it. So, my final verdict for Watch Dogs is going to be an 8 out of 10. The combat is great, the story is fun, and I loved playing through it, though the parts of it were kind of dull, and Aiden himself is not much of a memorable character, but maybe he will develop more as maybe they'll make a new game. Maybe this will be a new series for Ubisoft, as the ending does kind of imply that there is going to be a sequel. So, thank you guys so much. Follow me on Facebook and Twitter if you guys would like, and as always, subscribe for more reviews that I will be doing. So thank you guys very much for watching, and I will see you guys later.